Do we like this angle? Let me move this. I am very unwell right now. We just dropped Beau off to have the surgery, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's just say his hormones won't be bothering him as much anymore. Anywho, very sad though. Even when we walked in the door, Carlos told me that he heard his footsteps, and oh my gosh, that tore me up. So I'm trying to distract myself. I actually have my tattoo appointment in I have to leave in about 2 hours. So I am just going to get some work done between now and then, and I thought I would show you guys some of the progress. I'm kind of gonna be here and there with filming just because I'm gonna be helping Beau recover from surgery and things like that. I'm focusing on just editing some things that I'm working on for my brother, and of course just trying to keep things as calm and collected as possible so that Beau can stay calm while he's healing from his surgery. So I wanted to at least start a video because I want to take you guys along some sort of journey and not get out of the habit of recording, because whenever I get out of the habit of filming because of, you know, doing something or getting busy or whatever, it's always really hard to get back into it, and I feel like I found like a pretty good flow so far. So I'm gonna stay with it and just film what I can film. So I hope that's okay with you. But yesterday, I spent the entire day going through my handmade paper, and I'll show you I have it all laid out over there because I'm planning my fall stuff, which is very, very exciting. And I just realized I was about to show you on my iPad, like actually like hold it up, but I'm like, I could just insert photos on this side. So I'm gonna be looking at my iPad, but I'm gonna be popping up things over here. So I ordered a couple of stickers. I ordered 2 mushroom stickers and a slow down sticker. The slow down sticker is going to be the October Patreon rewards. I know it's barely September, but I am getting ahead of the game, okay? But if you wanna know what September Patreon rewards are, they're right here. Let me know what you think. But yeah, so I have those stickers that I designed, and I actually like them a lot. I have a couple of different sizes of paper that I'm gonna be working with. These are my ideas, by the way. I'm gonna take you guys along as I do them and execute them. But I mean, fingers crossed that I can get through all of them, but we'll just have to play it by ear. So yeah, we'll see what we get to. But I have a huge market coming up. Number one, my mom is doing this event in our local area. If you want more information on that, you can check out my Instagram or check out her Instagram. I will have it linked below. She is doing a free community event. It's a wellness event for women, and it's going to be just a great morning. There's going to be a workout, a moment to connect your mind, body, and soul, and then we're gonna end with like a little like stretch flow. I will be there doing my selling some work. I am doing some custom things for her, and then I'm also just gonna bring some of my own work. However, the following day I have a 6-hour market. It's one of the longest and one of the biggest markets I've ever done. It's huge in the Orlando area. If you are an Orlando local, come out. It's going to be such a great time. It's on October 6th. All of these details will be in my highlight on Instagram under upcoming events. But that's what I'm prepping for, and I've heard this market is so big, like people tend to like sell out sometimes, so I'm like, I need to make sure that I bring plenty of inventory. So I'm gonna have a couple of like larger prints, and I'm thinking of doing my Alive print, like this one back here. It looks like this. I'm thinking about making a couple more of those, but then I'm also doing this like little 11 by 14 ghost stamp, and I'm gonna have a black version and a white version, and then I'm gonna have 8 by 10 mushroom prints, and they look like this, and they're gonna be in black and white. I also have an 11 by 14 like green paper coming in, and then an 8 by 10 like beige paper coming in. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for either of those yet. I also spent all day yesterday doing all of this. It took me hours and hours and hours of like building a concept and like working through like what a vision is and like bringing it all together to make it like pretty cohesive. I feel like just hand making my stamps makes it look cohesive regardless of what the designs are, just because they're all stamps. But then I also have, I was thinking about making like the slow down sticker a print as well, but I don't really know. So let me know what you think. But anyway, I also am gonna do a 5 by 7 little ghost print. I'm gonna basically just be reusing the ghost for the 11 by 14 print, and I'm gonna put that on a black and white paper as well. Then I have this orange paper, and I'm not really big on orange, but I figured it would be perfect to like at least use the paper for fall. And I'm going to be doing a croissant And of course, these are just concepts. These aren't the actual stamps or what it's actually gonna look like, but I'm gonna do a croissant, and then I'm gonna do like a little pumpkin and squash scene. And I might do that on green paper as well. And then the moment we have all been waiting for, I have learned a lot about like drop shipping. So basically I'm gonna be using Printify, and they print on demand. So it won't be any inventory that I have here with me. So it'll be packaged a little bit differently. You're just gonna be receiving the item without my like little thank you packaging. So it's not as personal, which is the reason I've just strayed away from doing it for so long. But I also want to make merch available, and I just honestly can't. It's so difficult to order in bulk and then like have that all of like the merch inventory just sitting around in my office, and like I don't really have the space for it, and I don't necessarily have the budget for ordering a ton of merch and then just like fingers crossed that it sells. So this way, whoever wants it can get it at a reasonable price. I won't have to raise the price like crazy just to afford all the costs that I am out. So it's a super amazing service, and I think I'm just going to go for it. But I have a lot of other things designed. So I have from The Art of Becoming print. It's a huge 16 by 20 print that I came out with last year. It was received so well. So I decided to make it into like merch and things like that. So for example, these blankets. Yes, how do we feel about blankets? I've always wanted to do like household items like this. I also have this tumbler and this little mug. I'm dabbling with phone cases, but don't hold me to it. I thought about this little travel tote. Thoughts? Let me know. And then a couple of like actual like merch items like that you can wear. So for some crew necks, the hoodies I couldn't really like cover as much space as I wanted on like the backs of the hoodies. So I opted out of hoodies, and I am going to be doing crew necks. If you want hoodies, let me know. I'll try and work around it and work with it. But for now, I've designed these crew necks. So the first one is navigating the human experience mindfully with like a handwritten thing, and I have it in ash gray and black. And then this other one, which is black, and it's also the same thing, navigating the human experience mindfully with the Luna moth from that same print. And then the moment we've all been waiting for is dad hats. Yay! But I have the Luna moth dad hat, and then I was dabbling with this mindful dad hat. So let me know your thoughts on all of these items. I wanted to bring you up to speed and let you know what I'm working on behind the scenes. If you have any suggestions, if you are thinking of something else, or maybe a different design, or anything that I've already made previously, I don't know, I would love your all's input. Patrons obviously had the first look at these, and it was received really well and got some really good feedback. So thank you, patrons, for always being there. If you would like to see these things behind the scenes way earlier and way in advance and have early access to more content, then consider becoming a patron. Of course, I have all of the mailed rewards as well, so you got some bonus goodies and podcast goodies and being a part of the mindful family goodies. I am honestly just trying to get through today because I can't stop thinking about Beau. Anyway, so yeah, I figured I would talk you through that. I'm going to get to editing a video for my brother at the moment. Again, I am going to try and film as much as possible during this time while he is healing. However, I'm just gonna be trying to like be by his side and pretty much just be editing on my computer, so there's not much to be filmed. I will be checking in with you all though after my tattoo appointment. Are there any guesses of what I'm getting? Because on my last video, I was gonna tell you, and then I decided last minute, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna surprise you. I think I have talked about it before, so some of you may know what I'm getting. It is gonna be finishing up my forearm. So this baby will not be blank the next time you see me. Sending love, XOXO. Send your thoughts and prayers to my baby Beau. So it is exactly 1 week. My neighbor decided to start the lawnmower as soon as I started recording this. I don't know if you can hear that. It is exactly 1 week after Beau's surgery. I will give you a little checkup on him. I am just gonna let this be the video. I figured I would rather get something up than just like make a 40-minute long video with not too much content. Like I would rather just go ahead and get this video up and let this kind of be like a little fall sneak peek into what is coming. But I wanted to give you all a little look at my tattoo. My camera is also very close to dying, so let's hope it makes it through this. But she's still healing. But as you can see, I went up on my elbow here. These are some tulips. I did this big moth and then some more tulips. And then I love how it, like, my olive branch tattoo that was already there overlaps the moth, and just how, like, he incorporated it. The artist is Shane Olds, and yeah, he's just amazing. So it wraps around like this. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a, I don't know how to get this really, honestly. And then let me step a little bit further away. I love it. I love it so much. Hi, Bo. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, sugar. So yeah, as you can see, Bo is doing well. My tattoo is healing up pretty well. I did accidentally put some gel on it that my skin did not like at all. So I broke out in a small rash for the first couple of days, which was not the funnest time. But either way, she's doing good. She's looking good. I'm absolutely in love with her. Let me know your thoughts. Also, let me know your thoughts about the items that I shared with you all. I know it's gonna be a pretty big fall drop. The only reason I wanted to do it this big is because the last like several things I showed you all is all the drop shipping and things that I'm not gonna have in stock in my home, and things that you can just order whenever you feel like it. They're always just gonna be like up in my shop, and it's nothing that I really have to keep track of inventory. The other website does that for me, which is super amazing. So there's gonna be all of that stuff, and then of course everything that I'm hand making as well, like the prints. I might do some tote bags. I might let the Weekender tote be the tote, but I also might do some block printed tote bags as well. Not sure, I will keep you all posted. These are just my concepts and ideas for fall. I would love to get your feedback. Again, they were received pretty well by patrons, so thank you so much, patrons, for always being so incredibly supportive and amazing. Shout out to you, always and forever. So many artists have been talking about how patrons are sponsoring their videos, and I love that concept so much. So thank you, patrons, for sponsoring today's video. If you would like to get further involved, like I said earlier, please check out my Patreon. I want to do a lot more exclusive content, like more videos like this for patrons exclusively, and I need help with your ideas. You can also follow along for free. You do not have to feel obligated to partner monthly. I do offer a lot of free exclusive goodies and access to the secret Patreon shop for free members. Either follow along for free or find a tier that best fits you, and don't forget to download the app. You have a lot more. You can get notifications and all of those things with the app specifically. Anywho, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for coming and watching. If you were at the premiere, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming to the premiere. It's so much fun. It's such a blast. And I'm so incredibly thankful for every single one of you all. I love you all so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one.